Hi! Welcome to yet another vlog. I say that like I do a ton. The truth is, I just don't feel like typing things up tonight. Sorry. But it is what it is. So, you get this instead, my rambling. Congratulations. I hope you can make it through it. Actually, I wanted to just post a short explanation of my secret Squirrel cryptic blog post crap earlier this week. I don't normally do that. I wanted you guys to know that, yeah, I'm still here, still alive, haven't, gone off and slit my wrists or anything, but, that I was processing something and I needed to just step back and think about it for a while. So, now to share with you what I was processing. One of my nursing classes, basically you have to get a certain score on every test. They're like practical tests. You have to come in and demonstrate them. You have to get a certain score. If you don't get a certain score, then you can repeat that. But you can only repeat so many of them. Right? Unfortunately, earlier this spring, my son was in and out of the ER. A lot of financial stressors, per usual. And I used up a lot of my chances earlier, unfortunately. So this week, I failed another one, which automatically made me out of that class. It meant I had to withdraw from clinicals, because you can't do clinicals without knowing the skills. Which makes sense. Patient safety and all that, and I fully understand that. I was very worried at the time when I wrote the post that would mean that I would be kicked out of the program entirely. Because you only get so many classes that you can fail. However, luckily, while Class A was a failure, Class B was only counted as a withdrawal. So that's not counted against me in that department. But you have to take these classes in order. So, I have a few options that I'm looking at right now. One, I could continue in the program I'm in. However, because of the way the classes are set up, I wouldn't be able to take it again until next spring. Plus, I would still have to take it under the same instructor. Generally speaking, if you fail a class, you don't want to repeat it with that same instructor. It's just not a good idea. For one, they tend to have preconceived notions about you. Two, if the teaching style was part of the reason why you didn't get it, which I'm not saying it was. I haven't worked through it that far to decide why I failed. But, generally you don't do that. My second option would be to switch to the part-time track, which would mean, fewer courses at a time, possibly leaving me a little bit more room to study. Maybe the course load was too heavy for me. Maybe I just couldn't handle that many of these super intense classes on top of everything else. Maybe part-time would be better for me. It's an option. However, it would mean taking a class over the summer, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to scrape up the funds for that. So maybe it's not an option. Another option would be to stop. I don't want to do that. I would go back eventually, but I would have to wait until the kids were both in full-time school, again, to combat that excessive load. Well, it's not. You know what I mean. It was apparently excessive for me. And of course, there's the option of just finding a whole new program and a whole new major. But I don't know if I really want to do that either. So. And I have to decide by Monday. So now you know what my cryptic blog post was all about. Fun times. Alright. Well, now that I've explained that, I am going to say goodnight for tonight because I just saw the husband and the brother-in-law pulling in. So, I will talk to you later.